Hi, my name is Kim McCosker and welcome to Cooking with Kim, where today we're tackling a loaf of bread in my Thermo Chef. Really easy. Essentially, bread is made with just 4 simple ingredients. Yep, just 4. Flour, water, yeast and salt. But today I'm taking a 5th and adding a little bit of sugar. So what we want to do, into our Thermo Chef bowl, take 350 grams of lukewarm water. Now when you are making bread at home, always, whether it's bread or doughs, pizza doughs, always use lukewarm water. It's a trick to the successful ending. We want 2 teaspoons of salt and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Now pop your lid on to Thermo Chef and just give them a gentle mix for about 20 seconds. So speed 2, 20 seconds. Now lid off. Into that, what you want to do is measure, and remember with Thermo Chef you have an inbuilt electronic scale. So press your scale button and then onto your scales add your jug, because you want to measure the quantity of flour required directly into your jug. So tear your scales back to 0 and we want to see if we can get 600 grams of baker's flour into our bowl. How did we go? 591 is fine by me. So into that, our final ingredient, 14 grams or 2 sachets of dry yeast. Now another little trick, remember before, lukewarm water, second little trick, never ever expose your salt and your yeast together. Never add them at the same time, because salt deactivates your yeast, which is really crucial to a nice, fully risen, beautiful baked loaf of bread. Lid on. Beautiful. Now what you want to do, set your timer for 2 minutes. So timer up 2, and then you just simply hit your knead function. Now your knead function is an automatic function that tells the machine to work at a certain speed. So really, Thermo Chef takes all the hard work, all the guesswork out of making beautiful bread. Now, you know it's done because you just heard the little ding ding ding. So let's have a look. Alright, now I've just taken a glass bowl and lightly oiled it. Okay, there's my little release button. And you can see the dough inside the bowl. It's all come together around the blades. That's what it needs to look like. How much the dough takes up the interior of this bowl, because when we let it rest for just 30 minutes, it's going to almost have doubled in size. Now, the 4th and final little tip to beautiful bread baked at home is always let your dough rest in a relatively warm place, even on cooler days. So on cooler days, you have to put it next to your stove top or your oven if you're cooking. Otherwise, on a beautiful day like today, I've got a little windowsill. I'm just going to cover it with some cling film and let it sit on the inside of the sill until doubled in size. 30, 40 minutes and Bob's your uncle. Now, I've got to get going very soon. So this has been sitting for 30 minutes. You can see that it's risen, it's plump, it's almost doubled in size. So all I want to do is turn it out. I've got a paper-lined baking tray. Turn my dough out onto it, and literally, however it falls is however I bake it. Sprinkle it with a little bit of sea salt. Now, preheat your oven. You need a nice preheated hot oven, 220 degrees. And all it takes, this loaf is around 30 to 40 minutes. And you'll know it's done, let's move that aside, because the exterior is really quite nice and hard, but yet the interior, oh, it's just fantastic. Learning how to bake bread at home is one of the simple wonders of life, and it has made all that easier for me learning how to do it with Thermo Chef, because I don't have to knead. It takes all the guesswork out of beautiful bread. Now if you've enjoyed this recipe, join us every day at 4ingredients.com or on our Facebook page, facebook.com for ingredients page, where simple recipes just like this, amongst a myriad of others, are what we share daily to save you time and money in the kitchen.